Hello there, my beautiful Scorpio friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. So today's reading is a channeled reading. I've done a separate ritual for this morning, a meditation that I do in order to channel energy. So we're not going to focus on planetary alignments or any kind of theme other than yourself today. So what I have planned for you is I'm going to open your reading with an animal spirit card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message spirit has for you. Then I've got this bonus card deck. It's called the Lantern Oracle. This has deep, powerful messages. So I'm super excited about pulling a card from this deck for you today. And then we're going to close off with an angel number. All right. So those of you that are watching, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Scorpio, let's call in spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that spirit would like you to hear today. So we are getting for you wolf. Look at that. Have any of you seen a wolf? This is your confirmation today. If you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen, and perhaps you're going to see one soon. So the message here is loyalty is the silent strength that speaks volumes through actions. Your heart knows who to trust. So I'm going to read this one more time. Loyalty is the silent strength that speaks volumes through actions. Your heart knows who to trust through their actions. I feel that actions speak louder than words. And this is how you're going to recognize loyalty in your life is really looking and watching. I feel you're observing here. Scorpio, you're observing. You're like quietly watching things here, watching people. Very, very interesting. Very curious mind, very in-depth mind here. So we're getting the 3 of Wands. So I do feel that focus. Some of you are focusing on something here. I'm seeing a portal here in the background of this card. This looks like a sun, but to me, this feels like a portal. And I feel that through you connecting with something, this something is like a vision. There's a spark, and I do feel that I've been feeling this for a lot of the signs, a spark that is coming in, showing you the direction that you need to move now. And this either has happened recently or this is about to happen in your life. And I feel you're going to gain clarity and make a decision around something and then follow through on that. So your actions are going to speak louder than words, because I feel for some of you are not even going to speak words. You're just going to do. This is what's coming through. So the 3 of Wands to start. Next, we have the Chariot card. Look at this. This is like a solo vibe. This is like that lone wolf energy here. And what's happening is you're kind of breaking through some sort of a barrier. Some of you have decided to take the driver's seat of your own life. Perhaps there was someone else driving. I feel that you have now recently decided that you're going to do things your way and you're going to see how things pan out. So this is a major arcana card. So this energy is going to be prominent. However, it is in the background. So some of you are going to feel this intensely. Others, you're going to feel this subtly. All right. So the Chariot. And we have the Sun card. And look at how beautifully things work out. You just opened yourself up to a world of possibilities here through that focus. And you know, once you start taking that action, once you start to take charge of your life here, Scorpio, you're going to see how things become even more clear for you. There's a lot of growth, a lot of abundance here. This is where you're headed. The sun is shining on you. So beautiful things are happening. I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading, Scorpio. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So the Sun card. Wow, you're making things happen here. Scorpio, I just feel that I feel some of you are trying to make a decision around something. Maybe you're wanting to do something in your life, like start a job, maybe find a new one, start a garden perhaps, or a project, something that you're wanting to do and you're about to begin it. It's all about making that decision. Now, before I begin here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, Scorpio. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your rising and your moon signs, okay? So 3 of Wands, this is expansion. This is what you're looking for. You're looking ahead here, Scorpio, and you're looking to really see where things take you and what you can do with what you have. What you can do with what you can create, what you can do with your imagination, what you can do with your energy. And it's all about making that decision to do it and then follow through with it. So what I'm getting here is perhaps some of you have 2, 3, 4 options perhaps. And Spirit is really wanting you to pick one and put all of your energy into that. And I do feel some of you have made that decision to pick that one thing and go for it. But they really want you to commit to it and remain consistent. Consistency is going to be your superpower, also discipline, okay? I do feel some of you are disciplined. I do feel there is this incoming energy of wisdom and knowledge coming through this portal in order for you to reach whatever or to attain this goal. There's a goal in mind because there's clarity around it. And because you have that clarity, you're connecting to that timeline where this desire, where this thing exists. And now you're connecting and it's merging and things are starting to transform in your life. So you're starting to see some of these changes taking place. And I feel for you, Scorpio, you're really good with change here. I feel whatever change is happening right now in your life as you're watching this reading, whatever is unfolding, whatever is taking shape, you're good with this. You feel comfortable. Even though it feels uncomfortable a little bit, you're good with it. Like you're good with this. You know you can handle it. And I'm seeing some of you walking away from opinions of others, any kind of judgments or advice, maybe someone that is giving you that might not be the best for you. So you're not resonating with what other people are saying. So I'm seeing hands behind you here, Scorpio, like people wanting to tap you and be like, hey, but Leo, this or that, or you should do it this way. No, that's not for you. That's not your personality. Like all of these different words that are being said to you. Maybe this is a part of your shadow self that is pulling you, or your ego, right? And what I feel that you've done here is you've solidified a decision in your mind, and it's because you tapped into this other energy, this other source, which showed you the way. You felt it, you experienced it. So now you're following that path. So what I'm getting here is there's signs and synchronicities. Perhaps you're seeing a wolf, right? Maybe you've seen this actually in real life. Perhaps you're seeing this on TV, on the internet, in a book, wherever. And I feel, did this come up for you last time as well, was a wolf? But there's this beautiful energy in it. I feel this is kind of like lurking in the distance. This is hidden. It's spying or peeking, or it's showing up from this, like, I feel there's a curtain and the curtain moved a little and you're able to see just a little bit more. This is what I'm getting here with this card. Both of these combined here. So you're about to take that leap of faith. You're about to, I'm getting the Fool card coming in with this. So I do feel some of you are about to start something new, a new life experience. Now I'm getting travel coming up as well. I don't know if you're traveling a distance or this is somewhere like to your next door neighbor's house. But I'm getting travel in the cards here for you. Perhaps this is you kind of looking for information, asking for support. Maybe you're wanting to travel. Maybe there's something that has to do with travel that's going to open you up to more. Perhaps you need to travel in order to get things going here. So there's a lot that is happening here through these cards for you right now, Scorpio. And I do feel that I'm getting waiting. I'm like waiting for something. What is it that you're waiting for here, Scorpio? Because what needs to happen here is you have to initiate the process. You have to take an active role and participate in this activation of whatever it is that you're wanting to come in your life, come into your life. So they're wanting you to take that first step. So again, taking that first step is having clarity on what it is that you want, deciding, choosing it, then committing to it. and taking the necessary actions, because your actions are going to speak louder than words. Perhaps you're saying that you are going to do this thing, whatever it is, like saying to somebody, oh, I'm going to do this, but you don't do it. Maybe you're known for that. Or perhaps you know of someone that is like that in your life. I know tons of people that say a lot of things, but their actions don't match their words, right? So I'm getting like fake people also through this Three of Wands. Isn't that interesting? I'm getting fake people showing themselves, and you're kind of moving in a new direction away from that. It almost feels like something has happened recently, and it's probably from that quiet observation. For you, Scorpio, where you've been quiet, you've been silent for a while, you're just watching. Maybe you're waiting and watching to make that move to see who you're taking along with you. Very, very interesting how this is showing up for you today. And some of you are going to make that decision that there is no more waiting. I'm going ahead with this, and I don't care who's with me or who's not. I'm not afraid to leave anyone in the dust. I'm moving forward, and that's all there is to it. It's like whoever was in your car previously, maybe there's someone else driving, someone may be guiding you. They're all out of that car now. You have booted them out. You're kind of like, okay, I'm taking the wheel now, and I'm going to direct myself where I need to go, because I'm the only one who knows where that is. Even if you don't know where it is, you know where it is. You're being guided, divinely guided. So it's almost like as things come in front of you, you know exactly what to do. You know what direction to move. So this is where that new direction is coming in for you, this new path that is opening up, where you're really able to understand things on a more deeper, more lifted level. Lifted meaning the veils have been lifted. So you're able to see behind the curtains here, Scorpio. Okay, and there's a lot that's coming to light. Perhaps you have some people or a situation where light is being shed on it. Maybe you're starting to see by being quiet and just watching that you're starting to notice that, in fact, you are on your own, that everyone's out for themselves. I feel this is also coming through here. So just be mindful of this energy. Sometimes we have to look through different angles. So if you're standing here in one position and always looking through that, Spirit wants you to move to a higher location, maybe a lower location, or from a different angle as you're observing, because there's a lot to observe here. And what I'm getting here is, as you're moving forward, as you are progressing along, this strength is getting even more stronger. Okay, and what you want to be just aware of is you don't want to detach yourself from things either as you're going through this. So you don't want to detach yourself so much that you're almost left alone and you look back and there's really nothing there. It's all quiet and you're in this like void, in this energy where you've sped up way too quickly here and moved into this energy that wasn't even meant for you. So sometimes this happens to some of us, right? So again, pay attention to details. Slow down a little bit, because there is no rush to get anywhere quickly here, Scorpio. What's meant for you is going to be yours. They're really wanting you to calculate things, to really thoroughly look at things, observe them before you start to move too quickly here, right? Observe your prey, observe your desires here, okay? Now, sometimes when we first take the wheel of our car, it can feel a little bit wobbly. It can feel like things are a little bit unstable. So give yourself some adjustment time to get used to this energy, to get used to this version of you. You have to get used to it, right? And sometimes it takes about a good 3 months. This is why we have probation periods at work, because we don't know if we're going to do well with that work or if that work is in alignment with us. So there's this like testy energy, just testing things out to see how they work. And once everything is comfortable, you can move ahead with this. So there's almost like this probation period that some of you are in, where it's this like testing phase, and it's going to feel a little bit uncomfortable, but you're going to be able to prove yourself to yourself and to whoever that you feel you need to prove yourself to. And I don't even feel that it has to do with proving yourself. These are silent whispers that I'm hearing coming through. So I don't know what these silent whispers are, but I'm hearing someone whispering something. And I don't know. I'm hearing someone saying hello. I don't know if this is you or if someone else is saying hello. It's like a door open and someone said hello and you're meant to walk through. So whatever this means for you, this is coming in and it's coming in a really big way. This card predicts victory for you. You're going to see a lot of success. This is where you do your own research. You don't wait for things to happen. You're taking an active role. This is you being active, being a participant in your own reality, making things happen for yourself, okay? And look at this. This is where you're headed. You're following this light. You can see it shining. It's like a diamond. There's so much clarity. You're able to see through different lenses here, different like rays, hues, colors. It's like a rainbow and you're able to see it all. I don't know if any of you have recently seen a rainbow, but I'm seeing a rainbow in the sky. And I feel like there may be a faint double rainbow in the sky as well. This could be a ring around the sun. The sun has been very active. Some of you might be affected by the sun's energy, especially with the solar flares right now. So, you know, there's an ascension, there is an upgrade that is happening with these solar flares. And I feel over the next probably 5 years, we're going to see a major ascension happen, a major shift in the world, right? So there's energetically something happening here, worldwide, global. And I feel for you here, things are going to shine really bright. This is where you're being led to, and this part of your world. This is your world, Scorpio. You're not living in someone else's world. You're living in your own world, okay? This is where this reminder is coming in through the Chariot card. And everything within that world is meant to grow and it's meant to expand. And it's all about how you shine that light of yourself in that world, how you nurture and tend to the things that actually matter to you, right? So you're that shining light that is meant to give the light to those plants that are meant to make them grow. It has nothing to do with anyone else. Yes, it has to do with the environment as well. But again, you are someone that is able to kind of make things work. Scorpio, I feel you are someone that is able to make things work, and you're going to gain that clarity. Like there is this connection. It's such a powerful connection for you because I feel there's wisdom, there's knowledge that is coming in from beyond the world. And I do feel this has to do with like star seeds, right? I've been seeing this, which I'm making a separate video through my chosen ones. Right? So if you've been watching my chosen ones reading, I'm making another one for this weekend. So you'll see that on Sunday. This is being aired on Friday. So you're going to see this on Sunday. But ultimately what's happening here is you're being given light. You're being given enlightenment to see. And what I'm getting is some of you are seeing, I don't know how you're doing this, but you're seeing different timelines. And it's like light shining through this prism, through this diamond, and it's flooding out all different directions. So you know what it is? It's like you're walking down this line, the straight narrow path, but in front of you are all of these lines, all of these paths, and you're able to see them very clearly, Scorpio. And I feel that you've tugged on one that is in alignment with your dream. So you've tugged on it so you know which way to go. And you trust the process. You know that it isn't one straight line, that there's new branches starting to develop here. As you're moving, there's different directions that you can move. And there are different journeys that lead back or to some other place. So you're seeing this branching out energy. So this could be like neurons in your brain. This could be these circuits and gadgets and gizmos connecting dots and light flowing through. And it's just this wild, like this web of energy. So maybe you're seeing spiders right now or you walked through a web recently, and this is just letting you know it's this energy of the web. Like there's this connection, there's this interconnectedness, this consciousness, and that is what we are all a part of. And I feel the sun energy is coming through that source that is lighting up your world, and it's lighting up your world through you. You are the light. You are the one that's like, it's almost like God, Spirit is going to turn your light on. It's like, ching, it's on. And all of a sudden, everything makes sense. So this might come in one moment for some of you, where you're enlightened through like a third eye awakening or some sort of breakthrough moment, some sort of inspiration, or this is going to happen slowly through a process for you. So this is where Spirit is really wanting you to be open and receptive to everything that is happening, all of the growth that you're going to see. And even like, observing through observation around the energies that you're surrounded with. So very, very interesting here for you today, Scorpio. So the Lantern Oracle is your bonus card. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. So anything more that Spirit wants to share with you is going to come through this card today. All right, so we are getting for you today, Scorpio, is intention, the number 31. So look at that. Intention here is going to be so important for you. If you're seeing the number 31s or 3s and 1s are showing up in your life, perhaps you're a life path 3 or a life path 1, this is your confirmation. Some of you might be born on the 31st, or you might be 31 years old. 3 to 1 days, 3 to 1 weeks, 3 to 1 months, and also 31 hours. Lacking personal direction begets confusion and life as a pawn to someone else's game of chess. I'm going to read this one more time. This wording is so small. Oh my goodness. Lacking personal direction beget confusion and life as a pawn to someone else's game of chess. So, I feel this is in tune with this wolf energy as well. So we've got these beautiful feathers here. It looks like this woman has angels. Some of you are here as light workers. Some of you are star seeds. Some of you are here for something much bigger. And I do feel you're being activated right now. And I feel this is happening globally here. I do feel there is an activation happening in the world. So, all right. So the message here is betrayal, heartbreak, and bewilderment follow the choices we allow others to make for us, that we make for ourselves without clarity, deliberation, and conscious intention toward what we value most. When we prioritize what is of greatest meaning and significance to us with conviction and integrity, we successfully cultivate an internal state of abundant positivity, worthiness, and standards that our external lives eventually mirror back to us. This card signifies a time to clarify your priorities that uncover your core values. Any choices clashing with these priorities, whether conscious or not, are where you give away your power. They are instances where someone or something else is in control. Unless you can reframe it to work according to the beautiful vision you have for your life, the featured guardian supports you in getting out of the situation or dynamic and reclaiming your power and autonomy. To know and own your value, your values, your plans, and your non-negotiables is essential. It honors the pure source in both yourself and others to consistently act with transparency regarding your objectives. Examine the main aspects of your life or what you wish you were a part of. Let me read that part again. Examine the main aspects of your life or what you wish were part of the main aspects of your life. Perhaps it is helpful to visualize your life as a pizza, and each slice is an aspect of it. Name each aspect of your life, such as an intimate relationship, a career, spirituality, study, family, friends, health, home, passions, leisure, or travel. Write down your long-term vision for each aspect. If there is no long-term vision, simply make notes on what constitutes that slice of life at present or would constitute it if it were present. Note whether you are functioning from a place of love or fear, passivity or confidence, confusion or purpose, lack or abundance for each. A helpful question for illuminating this is, what is my motivation and reason for doing or not doing so-and-so or whatever in this way? Highlight the aspects coming from a place of love, cross out what is misaligned with your intention, put a square shape around what does not light you up, draw a heart shape around what makes you afraid, write about what is significant and worth further inquiry about your results. When you are ready, you are encouraged to pay attention to the heart shapes around your fears. That is where you focus. Unpacking an appropriate course of action hold the key to transforming your life. Wow. So the guardian message to you today, Scorpio, is to live with intention is to live deliberately. Being the master of yourself yields great power, purpose, and responsibility. Self-sovereignty is your divine right and not to be given away or compromised. Okay, so look at that. It's time for you to set your intention. All right, I'm now going to pull an angel number for you. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting for you Earth angels. Some of you are earth angels. Look at that. And this is an earth angel on this card. So I don't know. I feel that some of you are being given signs, communication, letting you know that this is a part of you, or perhaps you have earth angels around you. We've got 777 here on this card. This could be a lucky number for some of you. Perhaps the number 7 is significant. Maybe you were born on the 7th or the 7th month. I'm getting 7 days, 7 hours, 7 weeks, and 7 months around the message of this card. Angels on assignments. Look at that. Some of you are angels on assignments. This is where you're really spiritually growing here. You're meant to be of service. You're meant to work with others. And your perspective here. Pay attention to the way that you're seeing the world. Perspective here is going to be so, so important. So this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.